Okay guys, so we're back with another video. I have an update for you guys. The hair is a hot mess. I don't know what to do with it. Should I cut it? Should I relax it and do some nice cute curls in deliberation? Because I like it when it's low. I like it when it's relaxed and it's curled. And I like the raggedness of this. It's like easy maintenance. Some mousse, some oil moisturizer, and I'm done. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with the hair, honey. I don't know. But we're not here to talk about the hair. Yes, I got up this morning and I want to give you that guys this update. I was like, let me get ready for the day first. But I was like, no, this cannot wait any longer because is there a connection between Rihanna's shooter and Live Nation? I told you guys that I'm paying attention to the discussion that is being had on the internet because a lot of people have been doing their think pieces since Rihanna's home was shot at last Sunday, March 8th by Ivana Lizette Ortiz. Now, this woman, she has a history of being caught in run-ins with the police before, shooting at people. She has been placed on a involuntary psychiatric hold before by the Florida Police Department. So she had no saying in the decision because she was out here doing some butt wild stuff, right? Now, as I promised, guys, I said I'm gonna look to see what's going on the internet because many people believe that even though Ivana Lizette Ortiz is crazy, they believe that ain't no way this woman just randomly got Rihanna's address and just decided that she was gonna fire shots at Rihanna's home. And not only did she fire shots at Rihanna's home, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, they were in the Airstream trailer. The silver trailer that was parked on the property. She fired shot at the trailer. And it was like, it's given that the sense that this woman has been staking out Rihanna's property without anyone even taking notice. Ever since then, the Los Angeles County Sheriff Department, they've released a statement saying that they are on top of this because everyone should feel safe in their neighborhood. And especially in Beverly Hills, you know that these celebrities are big bucks for the government. And as such, they're like prime property for the government, right? So as such, it's a huge discussion that is going on. Now, what I'm learning is that this lady, Ivana Lizette Ortiz, she had a lawsuit which she filed against Roc Nation. Not Roc Nation, sorry, but Live Nation rather. And as such, many critics believe because she has a lawsuit against Live Nation in the past, and Live Nation is connected to Roc Nation, they believe that it is somehow connecting to the music industry. But when I look up the details of her lawsuit, really it's just a civil lawsuit which she filed against Live Nation back in October of 2025 last year. So while living in Orlando, according to reports, Ortiz filed an emergency petition for a temporary injunction against Live Nation, the city of Orlando, and the singer Billie Eilish. So Billie Eilish was having a concert in Orlando last year, and she sought to stop Billie Eilish concert at the Kai Center. If you guys remember, we saw Kim going to that concert last year, right? No, it wasn't the one in Orlando that Kim attended. Sorry, it wasn't the one in LA. But Billie Eilish had a series of concerts last year, and she sought to stop the one in Florida because she's saying that the Billie Eilish concert would cause her irreparable harm due to noise and traffic. So she was suing Billie Eilish and suing the city council. However, the An Orange County judge denied the motion as mute, like this doesn't make any sense at this time because the concert had already taken place. She was reportedly seeking damages between $75,000 and $100,000, right? So that's the discussion that the internet is having. And when I did my checks, that's what I'm seeing. So there isn't any other connection, to be honest. There isn't anything else. It's just that she wanted to stop the concert, and by the time she filed the motion to stop the show, because she was saying, that's Ivana Lizette Ortiz, she was saying that this Billie Eilish concert is being held too close to home, and it's going to cause her noise disruption and traffic and all of that. But according to the Orange County judge, they were saying that, at this point, your case doesn't make any sense. So let's shut this down. It's irrelevant because the concert has already happened. So there's nothing can be done about it. You really don't have a point. Billie Eilish people, they got all the necessary state permits that they were to obtain to host a concert there. So no harm, no damage, and it never required her to get any compensation. And as such, nothing became of the case. But critics on the internet believe that, it's weird. Because also what they're saying is that there was a case between Live Nation and the state, which the state had to settle with Live Nation, basically. So they're saying that, let me check. Okay. So I pulled up the information just to ensure I have it correct. So, just March, and it is said that this took place before the day of Rihanna's mansion getting shot up, right? There was a long-running federal antitrust legal battle against Live Nation Entertainment, Ticketmaster, that took a dramatic turn when the U.S. Department of Justice announced a surprise settlement. The deal was struck 1 week after the trial began in New York, sparking significant backlash from several state attorney general who felt the federal government settled too quickly with Live Nation. But none of these things has anything to do with Rihanna, but the internet thinks that something is into something, right? So the settlement focuses on behavioral changes rather than breakup. So what they're saying is that this is like a financial penalty settlement. Live Nation will create a $280 million settlement fund to address the damages for states that signs on deal. So it has to do with a fee cap issue between Ticketmaster, Live Nation, and the state. Ticketmaster must open part of its platform to allow rival sellers like SeatGeek or StubHub to list and sell tickets. So this really doesn't have anything to do with Riri. Honestly, it doesn't, right? But I want you guys to understand what the internet is getting at. The internet believes that everything is intertwined, everything is interconnected, but it's just us, the people, who really are not seeing that something here is connected to Riri, but it's just that we're left out of that part of the story. But I don't see the connection. But I'm just letting you guys know what is being mentioned on the internet, what is being discussed. When I say the internet is having a discussion, I realize that since of lately, people don't understand the difference between my opinion versus what the internet is saying versus media outlets report. This is not coming from a media outlet. This is not coming from me. But this is the internet discussion that is stemming from the lawsuit that Ivana Lizette Ortiz filed against the state to stop Billie Eilish concert. So guys, as I was saying, Ivana Lizette Ortiz basically tried to stop the Billie Eilish concert. She sued the state. The lawsuit was moot because Billie Eilish team did everything that they were supposed to for the concert to be hosted. So it was irrelevant. Nothing became of that lawsuit, right? And then Live Nation had a lawsuit between them and the federal state. The federal state settled the lawsuit really quickly and they awarded Live Nation, I believe the figure was $280 million, if not $180 million. And that is tied to ticketing for concerts like StubHub and all the other ticket platforms, right? And I'm just letting you guys know what is going on. But what critics believe is that it's all connected to the shooting at Rihanna's property. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Ivana Lizette Ortiz, she has a mental health issue, right? And that is one reason why the court has lowered her bail from $10 million to $1 million and change, according to what the court document is saying. So as such, you know that when people are mentally unwell, their process of thinking is that, oh, Live Nation is connected to Roc Nation. Rihanna's is one of Roc Nation's most prized top artists. And that could be a potential trigger. But we also saw videos of her before that consistently going off on Riri, going off on Cardi B, going off on Beyonce and other celebrities. So the internet believes it's intertwined. They may have a point. There could be a lot more to this than we know. But so far, there is nothing actually that validates that there is a connection between this woman shooting up Rihanna's property, Live Nation, Roc Nation, or anything like that. There's nothing validating that this woman is connected to Roc Nation because some people believe that she was orchestrated to do this by Roc Nation, but there's nothing to validate such action, right? And to be very honest, as I've always said, Jay-Z is very diplomatic in his actions. He's not this messy. But that's all I have to share for now in this video. We're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.